Hi Fast Trackers, and welcome to another Fast Track Tip of the Week. Lately we've been doing major scales and the chords that are relate to those scales. Today we're going to start doing minor keys, and what you just heard then was some music played in a minor key. It sounds serious, or some people would say it sounds sad. Okay, so here we go. Okay, minor keys. In music there are two main types of scales: major scales and minor scales. Now, minor scales have got a bit of a problem. They can't make up their mind which way to show you the minor scales, because there's three different versions. With major scales there's basically only one. There's C major, and a major scale goes tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. But a minor scale has a different combination, and probably the easiest way to show you would be to show you the relative minor of each of the major scales. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you see a piece of music which has got no sharps or flats in the key signature, just like that, it can either be in C major or A minor, which is what we call the relative minor of C major. Why? Because they've both got no sharps or flats in the key signature. So here's C major, and here's A minor. So the relative minor scale is 1, 2, 3 semitones below the major scale. For instance, if you're doing G major scale, the relative minor of the G major scale is 3 semitones below the G. So you go 1, 2, 3. So the relative minor of the G major scale is E minor. And what that means is G major's got one sharp in it, and so has E minor. Don't worry about it if it's a little bit too confusing. We'll just get on with playing the first minor scale, and hopefully things will just happen for you. Okay, so C major. Now the relative minor of C major is, as we just said, is down 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. A minor. There it is, A minor. And A minor has got the same key signature. No sharps, no flats. But there is a little bit of a problem. Composers can't make up their mind with A minor whether to be like that. Now that's what we call the natural form of the A minor scale. Here it is. You put your first finger on A, second on B, third on C, thumb under on D, E, F, G and A. So that's the natural minor form of the A minor scale. Here it is again. Thumb under. Okay. But there are two other forms of this minor scale. Just to confuse you, how about that? Sometimes composers want to put a G sharp in there. So you've got to learn another form of the scale, and this form of the scale is called the harmonic minor scale. Here we go. Thumb on A, second finger on B, third finger on C, thumb under on D, second on E, third finger on F, and here it comes, fourth finger on G sharp, and little finger on A. In the left hand, your little finger on A, third finger, okay, so that's the A harmonic minor scale. There is a third version. Yippee-doo! Here we go. Sometimes composers can't make up their mind whether to use those notes or that note, G sharp, or even F sharp. So we've got a third version of the minor scale now, and this is called the melodic minor scale. And the way we play it is we raise the notes here to make them sharps on the way up, but when we come down we flatten them to do them normal. Here we go, I'll show you. Thumb on A, second finger on B, third finger on C, thumb on D, second finger on E, third finger on F sharp, fourth finger on G sharp, and fifth finger on A. Then when you come down we flatten those sharps and make them normal. G, F, E, D, third finger over on C, second finger, and A. Let's try it in the left hand. So on the way up we've got to make F and G, F sharp and G sharp. Little finger on A, third finger, second, thumb, third finger over on F sharp, second finger on G sharp, and thumb on A. Now we have to flatten them coming down, second finger on G, thumb under, okay, so you've got three different versions of the minor scale. Natural minor is this one. Harmonic minor is this one with the G sharp. And melodic minor has got the F sharp and G sharp going up and G natural and F natural coming down. We'll be back next week with another tip of the week. Until then, have a look at fasttrackpiano.com and send me your requests, and let me know whether you're learning anything from all these clips that I'm doing for you. Have a great week. Happy playing.